Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead. Well, it's our family birthday thing this weekend. And I've always concentrated on making things for Arthur, treats for Arthur, Briar, and Howie. Well, I've never asked Mel what her favorite cake was. I finally got it out of her. It's carrot cake. You're going to need a 9x9 pan that has a piece of parchment in it, or however you line your cake pans. 2 cups of finely grated carrot. Now this is the secret to good carrot cake, folks. Don't grate it ahead of time. No earlier than an hour before your cake. You want all that juice in there. You want a handful of sultana raisins. Sometimes I poach some in orange juice, but I have frozen concentrate today, so we're going to add that directly into the cake. 4 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. 2/3 of a cup of oil. I used cold pressed sunflower oil, and 4 eggs. Let's get started. Now first things first, we're going to get our eggs in there. And our oil. And our orange juice. I got about 1 ounce to 2 ounces of concentrated orange juice. Let's get our sugar in there. And now we're just going to add our flour and all our dry ingredients. The freshly grated carrot gives you moisture that your cake is going to need. If you set it in the fridge the night before, or you get it freezing, or you use carrots from a coleslaw mix that you've bought, they're going to be tough. Your cake's going to be a lot drier. Isn't that beautiful? All right. And in goes to our parchment lined 9x9 pan. This goes. Some people dust their raisins with flour first. I just mix them in at the end. And into a 325-degree oven, that goes for 45 to 55 minutes. Okay, our timer has gone off. Oh my goodness. I wish you could smell this. Now I'm just going to take a skewer and poke down, and it comes out clean. So now we're going to let this cool. Actually, I'm going to take it right out of the pan and put it on this cake rack to cool. And then tomorrow, when it's nice and chilled, we'll ice it. Okay, first things first, we want to start creaming our butter and our cream cheese. Now I'm going to add about 2 ounces, or I don't know how many tablespoons, of the frozen, but not frozen, the concentrated orange juice. This I will save later and mix with club soda for an orange knee-high. Now we're going to start just adding our sugar in a bit at a time until it's all in, and let it stir slow until it's mixed. Scrape down the sides. Now this is going to be a softer frosting because of the orange juice. And no need for vanilla. Orange is the flavor, folks. But once I've frosted the cake, I'll pop it in the fridge. Let's ice the cake. Alrighty then. Now here's our cake. It's been nice and chilled overnight. It's a very dense cake. That's why I wanted to use the string instead of thread. But the knife will do just as well. Oh, look at that glorious cake. So now, I'm just going to put a light coating on the inside. There we go. That's the ticket right there. Make sure we spread it as evenly as possible. We're not frosting people, but this is Melanie's birthday cake. And I wanted it to be special. And there we go. If I wanted to get an icing bag and pipe it on, yeah, you could do that. But you know what? The kids are already on their way. I'm no cake decorator, folks, trust me. I've done a few in my time, but you know what? It's not how they look anymore to me, it's how they taste. Pretty darn sure this is going to taste amazing. And just for pretties, because I know this cake ain't going to make it through the weekend. If you have orange zest, great, but I don't. So I'm just going to put a few sprinkles of grated carrot on top. There. Isn't that pretty?
What? Raisins.
There's raisins in it, but you can pick them out.
Send it back.
It's a little dry, I find. I think I cooked it maybe a little too long, or...
Very good.
All right, thanks, honey. This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying carrot cake with orange cream icing.
Delicious.
Thank
It's
you.
delicious.
Thank you. It's delicious. Take care. God bless.